So, RuneScape ruined my marriage. Now, it's definitely not the only cause, there's a lot of underlying issues, but it was definitely a major point as to why my marriage ended in divorce. It's been well over 3 years since I last made my last couple of videos, and in one of those videos I was going on about how I was thinking of quitting RuneScape. I was not enjoying it as much, and I was quite frankly burning out. I was getting fantastic drops, 30-40 mil on the main, and thinking, well, that's like 1/5 towards the next bit of gear I was saving up for. I kind of lost all my mojo. However, there was a lot of speculation on that video whether as to I quit, or even some people thinking I got banned, which is definitely not the case because I've spent way too many hours on these accounts to ever risk them getting banned. But I didn't quit. I've still been playing, but I've been pretty much purely focusing on the Iron Man. I felt like getting those items on the Iron Man is just so much more rewarding, the fact that you can actually use them. And I've been playing a lot. I've been playing very consistently. I just haven't been uploading videos, and I got also a lot of support on my last couple of videos. A lot of people wanting to see more content. Even Jesus Christ himself said he wanted to see more content, and you can't really say no to him. So here I am. I'm back, finally making more videos. But I do feel bad. It was a long time that I haven't uploaded videos, and I feel like I kind of need to explain myself to where my head's been and what I've been up to. So I found a big thing with uploading videos and all that time spent editing and creating and playing RuneScape. It definitely deteriorated my health. I ended up putting on considerable amounts of weight, and that was something I wanted to change. So in my time off, I started boxing, I started lifting weights, starting to do a lot more cardio, eating healthier, looking after myself a lot more, and it definitely helped. I've lost over 3 stone in the last couple years, and I'm just feeling a lot better about myself. So probably the main reason why you're watching this video is, how did RuneScape ruin my marriage? Well, I'll go over that now, but first I'll go over a little bit of a backstory. Now, I've been playing RuneScape since 2006, and I was 11 years old. RuneScape has been a massive part of my life, not consistently, because I have had little breaks in between 2-3 years, but RuneScape has always been there, something that I've always played and something that I've always enjoyed, more of a hobby than anything. And when I knew mobile was coming out, I decided to start putting a little bit more time into it, and that is when I met my ex-wife. I started putting maybe like 1-2 hours a night into RuneScape, and when mobile came out, I started putting in considerably more time. I'd say around about 2 to 3 hours a night, so nothing stupid, but I was definitely playing RuneScape a lot. But at the end of the day, it was my hobby and something that I really enjoyed doing. This definitely caused major issues. Even if we were watching TV and stuff together, she would kind of insist that I couldn't play RuneScape because I wasn't focusing on what we were watching, even though most of RuneScape, as you know, as if you're watching this, you probably play as well, is very AFK and you can do multiple things at once. But it was never good enough, and she kind of relied on a lot of my attention, and the fact that I was playing RuneScape in my free time just wasn't really good enough. I think one of the main underlying issues was the fact that she didn't really have friends or hobbies of her own, which kind of led to the fact that obviously if I'm spending a lot of time doing something that I enjoy, that I wasn't with her, which obviously isn't really fair on me, and obviously a main reason as to why I left her. So when I started creating videos, obviously this took a little bit more time. I spent a lot more time editing, I spent a little bit more time playing RuneScape, and again this caused major issues. The fact that I was spending more time away from her and spending more time playing RuneScape and editing and commenting, it all become more of an issue. There was definitely warning signs there, and I probably shouldn't have got married, but I kind of felt like it sort of snowballed out of control. We had a house together, we had paid for majority of the wedding, and I feel like I kind of was locked into carrying it on, which wasn't probably fair on either of us, to be honest. But in the end, we ended up getting married, and then I stopped making videos. It was way too time consuming, and I didn't think it was fair to carry on spending all this time, and I thought that I had to try and make the marriage work. So when I finally decided to get divorced, it was a lot longer process than I was expecting. We had a house together, so obviously we had to sell the house. It was quite a big house, and with the financial, economical climate at the time, a big house and bad interest rates definitely took a while to sell. And yeah, it was quite hard. It was a hard time. We had to live together, and it was not easy, but we finally got through it. Unfortunately, when I finally moved, my computer, I think my hard drive got damaged in the house move, so I lost 3 years worth of progress. I did do a lot of filming over those 3 years. I got a lot done, but unfortunately I lost it all, which then kind of demoralized me, and I didn't really want to make videos because I had all this progress, all this footage saved up, and all of it was just lost because unfortunately I'm an idiot and I didn't back any of it up. But I'm back now. I tried to do what I could with what I had, and I'm quite happy with my first video. Hopefully you guys can enjoy it. But where am I now? So I'm a lot happier, I'm a lot healthier, I'm feeling better about myself. I think I've got a better grasp on sort of time management. I've also met someone who's amazing. She's absolutely lush and has no issues with me playing Runescape. She has her own friends, her own hobbies, and yeah, it just works so much better. And I feel like I've got a lot more time on my hands now where I can actually put some time into making videos, making something that I'm quite proud of, making decent content for you guys, and also consistency. I didn't want to come back and start making videos if I wasn't going to be consistent. I feel like I'm in a much better position now where I can consistently make videos, maybe not every week like I used to, but at least every 2 to 3 weeks, put some content out and feel good about it as well. So that's the main thing. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed me rambling on for the last 10 minutes. And yeah, to a little bit of TOA in the background, which is a little bit of a spoiler for some future episodes, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. And if you don't, you can expect to be divorced within a year like I was. Peace out.